Welcome, horror fans, and thank you for downloading The Horror Show. Sit back while your hosts Sean and Joe take you back in time to review your favorite and not-so-favorite horror movies from yesteryear. With their own twisted comedic view, your host will remind you why you loved or hated those classic horror movies and other horror-related events. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to The Horror Show.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Horror Show, the show that dissects, mutilates, dismembers, and butchers all of your favorite and not so favorite horror movies and other horror related events. I'm Sean.
I'm Joe.
Guys, today, big announcement. This is a special episode. It's an in-between one, so you better be fucking special.
Right.
We only record twice a month?
Twice a month, yeah.
I never know how to say it. It's like, is it bi-weekly or is it...
I think that works.
I don't know. So we record twice a month. So this is a special one, and it is a huge announcement. Gigantic. I honestly can't even handle.
We are fanboying out.
This is crazy. All right. In this fall, this is very tough. In this fall, we're going to take our talents to South New York and join the Fangoria Podcast Network.
Yes. Not one, not two.
Not one, not two, not three. We are going to have 4 extra viewers. Seriously, though, we a couple weeks ago, we received an email from Fangoria, a guy over who works there, Kevin Hanley. He does writing and a bunch of other stuff, but I think he's leading their new internet presence type of thing. And he's running this whole new Fangoria Podcast Network. It's taking over for Fangoria Radio, which they used to have. I think podcasting's a much better move for them.
Yeah.
It's the way to go now. And they emailed us, and I could not even believe it.
I mean, this is very exciting coming from people who used to read the magazines, used to buy their books, used to go to their conventions, and we're just 2 scrubs that talk about movies on my couch and getting picked up. It's pretty nice.
It is crazy. I remember so vividly sitting at Encore Books in our town.
Yeah, yes.
And picking Fangoria up every time.
Fangoria and Calvin and Hobbes.
That
was my ritual.
And just going through it and just being like, oh my God, I need to see this. Yeah. And they were impossible to find, but
I mean, it was so fun because it was impossible to find.
That was part of it.
I remember reading about Luther the Geek, and for years,
crazy.
I mean, literally years, I would talk about it, be like, I have to find this fucking movie.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for us. Not a lot is going to change. We are going to have some advertisements, but my understanding is they will be at the beginning and end of the shows, and there will be no in-between stuff. So it won't disrupt the flow of the show at all. If that changes, I think we could manage. I think we're entertaining enough. But yeah, so that's not a whole lot is going to change. It was a great opportunity, and that's it. We're on there with a few other shows now. They've got, I think we're the 4th or 5th. They added 2 new shows. We're 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be it for a while. It's my understanding. And technically it starts in the fall, but we are part of that network.
Right now, as
we speak. But September it'll start.
So it's really exciting to be, we were independent, like I said, just sitting on my couch to be put onto a platform. So
yeah,
we're pretty excited.
I almost feel guilty that we got it after like 6 months of bullshitting in front of microphones and being like, hey, I fucking hate Zombievers.
Well, don't worry. After this guy listens to our LeBron exchange, he's like, oh, God, these guys are quoting something 6 years old.
Yeah, that's probably not a great thing.
So untopical.
And sports related.
Yeah.
Yeah. But huge opportunity. We can't wait. I think it's going to be awesome. By the way, if we said that we actually hated a movie, that would probably be better than us being like what we normally do, which is like, I think I hate it, but I think I like it. I can't tell. Go see it.
Every movie I've ever hated, by the time I'm done talking about it, I'm like, wait a second.
I think I might like it. I think I like it again. Yeah, we should probably. That's weird. So what I'm going to do is I just want to read this announcement because I thought it was pretty cool and kind of funny. And then what we'll do is, since there's probably a bunch of Fangoria fans out there now just finding us for the first time, we'll kind of just talk about some of our favorite episodes. Yeah. Actually, no, we won't do that. We'll save that for actually another episode.
Sure.
Maybe our first September episode.
Sure.
We can go through and run down our classics, man, the classics. But let me read what the press release for this. Last month, Fangoria was proud to announce the launch of our podcast network, offering a trifecta of free horror-centric programs, including our interview show, Bloodlust, with Bailey J., the conversational talk show, Monster Party, and irreverent commentary show, We'll See You in Hell, with Joe DeRosa and Patrick Walsh. However, alongside that announcement was the decision to hold open submissions for the next wave of Fangoria Podcast Network programming, accepting horror podcasts from around the world for consideration. While we can't reveal the full slate of our September programming just yet, Fangoria is proud to announce the first wave of our fall acquisitions. The Horror Show, us, and The Rants Macabre. And there's a quote here. Considering how many excellent submissions we had from passionate, awesome Fright fans, it was really difficult to narrow down our selection to one show, which is like mind-blowing to think about. Side note, that's like mind-blowing to think that somebody listened to us over all these other people and was like, yes, I will put my job at risk for these guys. Like, I'm counting on these guys to do a good job.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, don't think about it. Said Fangoria Podcast Network curator Ken Hanley. So instead, Fangoria has selected to bring two shows as for our I'm probably butchering this, post-launch acquisitions on the network, and we couldn't be more excited to bring these homegrown horror podcasts into the fold come September. Now, here's the best part. This is his description of the Horror Show.
Wait, you haven't told me this yet.
No. The Horror Show is a nice marriage between the aesthetics of Monster Party, because it's like a group of people, I think, and We'll See You in Hell, offering an edgier discussion on subjects throughout the horror landscape. And that's how he described us. And I just thought, when I saw the word edgier, I was like, oh, I didn't think we were that edgy.
I think it's just a nice way of saying bigger assholes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like bigger jerks. I think it's like, oh, these guys are
brash.
These guys they don't have tact, and they're not very bright, and they're probably going to get chewed up by a bunch of people. But hey, whatever, downloads. It's like the Howard Stern effect. Like, people hate them but listen to them.
Yeah, sure,
I'll take it. No, but that's that. I just thought that was funny, or edgier. It's like calling a house cozy, right?
That's right.
Just like shittier. And then this other show that they booked for us, the Rants Macabre.
Yeah,
is that how you say that word? Macabre.
Yeah. And I think that's whoa! Did you hear that mumble? I'm too excited. I think that's a play on a Stephen King book, right?
It is, I believe. Yeah, but I checked. I obviously checked them out. Being that we're all fam now. Bad boy, what's up? Oh man, we got to start like a podcast gang war.
Well, like East versus West?
Yeah, label war. Like Bad Boy versus Death Row. Wow, I gotta work on that. I'll find our targets. I'm too nice to do that though. But yeah, this Rance Macabre sounds amazing. It sounds really, really amazing. They do dissect horror movies. They note that they don't include spoilers, which, as you know, we do.
We do. Well, I do. Many times.
we both do. And so they don't do that, but they like really dive into it, and they say it's kind of like the Audio Lab. I don't know if you've ever heard that podcast.
No, I haven't.
Very intellectual. Very intellectual. And
so the anti-horror show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, all right, one from each side of the spectrum. The dum-dums and the people that want to learn something. But yeah, so pretty cool. If you're listening to this for the first time, thanks for giving us a shot. Check out our older episodes. Off the top of my head, I can't really name my favorites. There's some good ones. Frankenhooker was good.
Frankenhooker, I liked doing that one. I just want to thank everyone that's been reaching out to us these past couple of weeks. Like I was getting notifications, some people on Twitter and Instagram, advertising for us, saying, if you follow me for horror stuff, check out this podcast, and it's very much appreciated.
Yeah, who did that? That was
Chief Beer Glove did it.
yeah.
Somebody on Twitter, I'd have to pull up the name, did it as well.
Yeah, it's really, really, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was
thank
awesome.
You guys.
Yeah,
we appreciate
and
that.
it came out of nowhere, and it's so like we got the news. It was like we hit this like crest, and it was right when we got the news about Fangoria, which was private, so it's not like anyone knew. And all of a sudden, like you guys exploded, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
oh my god, I think we're a real podcast now.
yeah,
I think this is real. People listen to us and enjoy us.
Yeah.
So
thank you guys so much.
Yeah, it was really. It's been awesome, and I can't believe that it's even here. Like, I mean, I did this for fun.
Yeah.
And now it's like real thing.
Now we get to work with Fangoria.
Which is stupid.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It is so crazy. Guys, so just a couple quick things. We're going to wrap this episode up. It's just a quick mini episode to announce. So, but we're going to be recording our second in the series on Essentials tonight. That'll be out next Tuesday. Oh, and then the other news is we are going back to every week.
Yeah.
Starting in September. That was part of the deal with Fangoria. We're going weekly. So that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. That should really cut into my
your social life.
But no, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a blast. So we got new episodes going to be coming out every week starting in September. The places to check us out: Facebook.com/The Horror Show, Twitter.com/I Hate Horror Show. You're at JoV421.
Yep.
All the usual stuff. But more importantly, rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, or just tell your friends. Honestly, just tell your friends. I don't care. But if you do rate and review us on iTunes, send me an email, Sean@IHateHorror.com, and let me know what your name is on iTunes. Username. I don't know what they post. It's weird. Like you have your iTunes username and then it posts like a completely different name. It's so weird. But anyway, tell me what your name is with the comment. And we'll mail you out a sticker for free.
And you've been getting some nice feedback on those stickers. I keep getting messages like, oh, my sticker came in today.
Yeah, people love them. Yeah. We got a ton of people. Grandma loves hers. Grandma loves horror. Grandma, I think that's her name, right?
Yeah. Grandma's watching horror.
Grandma's watching horror. She's great.
Cheap beer love.
We sent stickers to Australia, Canada, California, Florida. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. Multiple in Canada. Like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Global.
We are global. We are a global force. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Oh, you know what's a good episode that they could listen to?
Which one?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day was fun. Fun movie to watch. Fun movie to talk about.
Yeah. We'll have to do an episode talking about these. Oh my God. I forgot I've watched all these and talked about them with you. We did crazy.
Wolf Cop.
That's what I was just looking at. We did Tremors.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Yeah. Top horror movies of 2014. I don't want to go back and listen to. So
I love doing that.
Guys, here's a fun fact. Do not listen to everyone's going to listen to it now. Do not listen to episode number 4. I assure you it's terrible. It's the one I had to do by myself because you weren't around. And I just like mumble because I'm like trying not to wake up my sleeping baby in the next room. And I'm like, funny. So don't listen to that.
What'd you talk about?
I honestly don't even remember. I don't have the fucking slightest idea. I think it was something like this. It was just quick, and I was just like, hey, I just wanted to put something out. Little did I know it was probably much better I not put anything out because no one gave a shit at the time. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Fangoria for giving us this opportunity.
Most stuff.
And we will try not to blow it. Guys, thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Thank you.
Adios.